What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be breaking down the last trade I took on the $100 $50,000 challenge. It was a swing trade again, just like the last one. Don't mind this. This is a trade that's loading up right now, but this is the trade that we're interested in right here on this side of the screen. So let's get started into why I entered what I entered. So I entered on USD CAD because, as you guys can see from this chart here, the trend overall is bearish, so this market does better for sells than for buys, right? Whoever's buying is most likely getting wrecked in this market. That being said, I expected the draw on liquidity to be these equal lows way down here. Okay, so initially that was my draw. Now, when I do the swing trades, I always give myself like a last kind of like draw on liquidity, and it was that one. Okay, now I had this one here and this one here that I would have been content with hitting. Okay, that being said, let's drop into the analysis. So the market's overall bearish, right? And then we have this lower high and this lower low being made, and we're back in OTE, sweeping all these highs. So to me, this is a good place to look for sells, but not quite yet. We want to have bearish confirmation, right? So what happens is over here we get some bearish confirmation. It's all good and well. We make a low. Perfect. Now here we can kind of identify a support and resistance zone. I put it up just for shits and giggles. It's not actually my strategy, but it's always good like to find one type of thing. So once this is here and we bounce back from this, I'm thinking, okay, we need to break through this shit to be really bearish, okay? So we go back up, we make a high, and then we break through it with displacement, creating a market structure shift right here with displacement, okay? Now, let me rewind. We made all this liquidity here. We swept it. We went back. We made some more liquidity and we became bearish. Now we're sweeping this liquidity over here in a bearish market, creating this big ass bearish wick that you guys see right here. This one right here. Right? So at this point, the market closes. This is Friday. So Sunday night, in my mind, I know that this is there. I know that this is a trade I'm going to be entering really, really soon. So I drop down to the 1 hour and I start looking. Now, we tap the 4 hour for value gap, we create a doji, enter on the doji, okay? Now, the stop was up here, but it's not actually up here. I put my hard stop up here in case some bullshit happens, okay? But my real stop was if this 4 hour gap closes. So technically the stop is like this, right? So market starts coming down, it's all good and well, and we get our I actually entered on a 15-minute engulfing, this one right here. I entered on this candle right here, on the engulfing candle, because I on the 15-minute, because I figured we were probably looking to be bearish soon. Now, market goes up a little bit, dies down, and then the rest is just history. And then I was on the CDU that day, and it ended up hitting this liquidity here. And I was warning my group or my Discord, my free Discord, that I might be looking to exit here because we're in a 4 hour bullish for value gap. It doesn't need to go here, and it doesn't need to go here. You don't. We're not gods. We don't know where the market wants to go. This is still a 1 to 4, and so I ended up after seeing this big ass candle here, I ended up getting out like around here after seeing all this dilly dally, and yeah, so at the sell side on first TP fully out. On this account, I can't take partials, so it's either I'm fully out, I trail the TP, or I trail the SL, or I get stopped out. And here, wait, let me show you guys something really quick. So here's the Discord. I wrote on Sunday night PM, another swing trade loading USD CAD is setting up nicely, whatever, whatever, whatever. I showed the chart and everything, and then real quick before I do anything, I'm home. Here's a swing trade to look. Entry most likely tonight again, and then tapped into the USD CAD short right here, sent it out on the Discord, and I said basically if the 4 hour barrier chart like gets closed above, I will manually exiting the trade. TP will be when volume dies down after the sell side liquidities, at best at the equal lows at the bottom, right? At this point, we're down $1. So I don't know who else honestly has this kind of transparency in the market right now. I wrote my SL placement right now just in case they try to whip people out again to protect myself overnight. I want to sleep well. So then it looked really good. This was the same night. This is at 10 p.m. It started to look really good. We're already up. We had a good displacement candle. If the hourly candle closed below that previous low we made, we were looking really good. Swing's still going. Shit's going. Up $50 here at 10:36 a.m. the next morning. Looking good here at $58. I wrote almost TP1, TP hit, stop loss BE right here. Um, Currently retracing. The stop is BE at this point. We're retracing. I was going on to C2. I was going to forget about this trade and just kind of come back. Started to look really good. We passed TP1 here, like way past it. I sent this trade out here to highlight the 4-hour fair value gap and how my stop had moved up a little bit. I wrote, if this 1 hour FVG closes, I'm out. Stop moved up. Might take my profit soon. So the stop was here now. And I was talking about this 4-hour or 1 hour bearish gap. 1 hour FVG still holding. Going to bed. Checking with y'all tomorrow. And then at 7:40 a.m. this morning, I wrote profits taken after triggering trailing SL plus $85. So my SL at that point was here at the alarm, and I did write profits taken at right at that point. Perfect execution. Might get into another bearish at the 4-hour bearish value if Confluence is stacked. They didn't. It was around here. So yeah, ended up exiting right here and entering right there. Perfect trade. So everything sent out to the Discord. Everything explained. I will make a video on my strategy really soon. I just wanted to get over this trade really quick. The account sitting at $493, which is really good considering I started with $80. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. If you guys want to join the Discord or whatever and follow along, you can. Other than that, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.